hello everybody. Hello Ed. How's it go? Hey Ed, Ed, would you ever want to go live with us? I know your life is like busy with baby and stuff,
Little.
but you know.
Welcome back to Sunday Chats. This Sunday I just put on subscribers only for 5 minutes because once again I've put the link down below me in the description. Should you want to go live, click the link after you make yourself pretty.
Hey, I have crazy hair, you know.
Can't tell now, you put your headphones on.
Yeah, now I look like normal. That's why. And most of the time I wear a hat. My friend was like, Your hair's not cut." I'm like, "I know. I'm too lazy to go spend $10. Actually, it's $20. I'm too lazy to spend $20 to go get it cut."
Hi,
So
Jennifer.
that's why. Woohoo!
Yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm not my normal exuberant self. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, she's not her normal peppy self.
We finished up the here. I'll show you a picture. I'll show it again later. Get big. There we go. The chicken coop is finished.
So cool. I love how it has stairs.
It's got stairs for little cluckers. But you know what else it has?
What?
It has an automatic door that closes at 6 o'clock at night. And before the automatic door closes, it has a light that comes on that tells the chickens that it's time to go in.
That's cool. Keep them safe and sound.
Yep. You're still working on your bag, huh?
Yeah.
I haven't done anything with bags today or yesterday because I've been working on the chicken coop. I think it costs us about 29 man hours.
It's a long time to put together a chicken coop. Was it
Hi,
just
Katie.
a lot of little pieces?
Yeah, they have their own little ladder. It was a lot of little pieces, but it also goes together very specifically. So it's very complicated because it has wheels. It has these steps you can step on. It has wheels. It raises up. Looking good, Jackie. It has wheels to raise it up so that it can be driven around the yard. So it's technically a big tractor. It's a chicken tractor. Greetings. Hey there, sexy.
What's up? Look, I'm gonna stay for a minute. I don't know how long I'm gonna be cognizant enough to be here.
That's okay.
That's okay.
If you start drooling, we'll let you know.
Yeah, please do. What is this? Look. What is it?
I don't have a rooster, but if I did, there he is right there.
Cock of the walk.
Come on, foghorn leghorn.
So what's the weather like where you're at, Craig? Because it's 80 degrees where I'm at.
It's like 40.
That's what it was here last night.
Yeah.
It was in the 40s last night, and it is 76 right now.
It got up to 64 today, which was nice. I think it's supposed to fall back down in a couple of days, though.
We want Matt's idea is to get some chickens before bird flu gets into the flocks here in Florida, so we can segregate ours out. That's why I put the tarp on it.
I've wanted chickens, but they're very nasty creatures. But I like them.
They are. They're kind of messy. Birds are messy.
Kind of messy. Kind of.
Yeah, they're kind of they're messy. Okay. They're commitment.
Yeah, that hen house that we built is supposed to hold like 9. We're gonna get 3 to start.
Yeah, Start out
Because
small.
they age out of laying in about 3 years, so we'll need the next gen. So that'll be 6. While we let the old ladies retire and pass. They all get to just live out their best chicken life. We're not going to eat them. So
Which kinds of chickens are you getting?
we are getting leghorns.
I love silkies. Silkies they're worthless, but
Right.
They're cute.
I like to look
They're
at
so
them.
Pretty. Yeah.
We're getting leghorns because they lay the big white eggs.
I always like brown eggs. Those are the
I do
eggs I
too.
like buying.
Oh, hi everybody! I just now clicked on comments and realized we were live. Sorry.
So you've been looking at exactly how we talk behind the scenes. I'm glad you realized before you said something colorful.
Well, I mean, I was editing myself and I was like, "Are we not live? Because can I just be me?" What?
Yeah. So Jackie, you caved, did you?
Oh yeah, it's Dee Dee Bean and Brian. Dee Dee Bean and Brian have been talking to me about the denim drop since it dropped, and we're on a texting thread on Facebook, and he was like, "Oh yeah, and I got this one." And Brian has gone all out and keeps and Ed too, Ed Sir, he had a video today
You did?
or yesterday, whatever the.
Oh
yeah.
yes.
He has
I
the
saw
Rowan.
it. I saw it.
Yeah.
It's in my playlist.
Mhm.
It's got the coach with the wheelchair. Yep.
Yeah, so but everyone's like, "Oh, did you get the Rowan?" Like, no, I didn't get the Rowan because honestly, Dee Higginbotham gave me the large Rowan in brown, so I don't need that again. I already have 2 Speedies in that size. I can't even tell you how many Doonies I have in that size in the same shape. Like, I cannot keep buying the same bag over and over again. It doesn't matter how much I love it. So,
Right.
I went. I did
Yeah.
get the men's bag. It's like a work bag for me. It's like a little barrel bag, more of a rectangle. There's no cherry on it. It's just the blue denim with the black strap. And the men's bags work better for me because they have longer straps.
Right.
So the problem with the women's crossbody bags is they're short on me to be a crossbody. All of them have to have extenders, unless it's the men's bags, and they are at a 27-inch drop, which fits me. Where I think the ladies is 22 or something like that. The 27 inches makes a big difference when it's on my body. So I get the men's stuff. So if I don't love it, it's going back though, because
you remember
price.
the saga I was telling you about my Coach Outlet experience, and how supposedly, anyway, I bought the little keychain thing back in November, and they sent it to the wrong address. So then I canceled it, and it went back, and then they were supposed to ship it to me again. Now it's already paid for, and they never sent it. So I was on the phone. I still don't see where they have sent it. But I did have them switch it to the cherries now that I've waited so long. I said, "Oh, you've got the cherries now. Give me that one instead." You know, the little Rowan that clips on the bag. I got it for my earpods, but hi Jeanette. But I don't know if I'm ever going to get it. And in the meantime, I've already ordered, remember the camo bag? I bought the camo bag after I bought that little charm I still have not received. And I already have that, and we did that a long time ago.
Wow.
Isn't one of the Coach warehouses in Florida?
Used to could. I don't know if it still is.
Well, I know I remember when I used to do a lot of ordering from Coach online. A lot of them would say from like Jacksonville, Florida, or somewhere like that.
Oh yeah, because when it shipped back, it did go to Jacksonville. But I haven't heard anything again. I'm going to have to call them again, on and on, trying to get it sorted out.
Tell them this is unacceptable and just, raise a little hell without raising a little hell. At least get you a gift card, baby.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know what's wrong.
You deserve, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, see, now the same thing. Well, Steph, I ordered that little camo tabby, and I got it the next day from Coach. Ordered that little charm from Coach Outlet. It's been since November 27th when I placed that order. I still don't have it.
And you can't
Crazy.
cancel it? They won't let you cancel it?
I did cancel it, and it went back, and but I had already paid for it, and I told them I just wanted them to replace it, but then they ran out of stock, so they didn't replace it, and then they just dropped the ball. So I called again the other day, and they said they were going to send out the cherries, but I still haven't gotten an update from when that's shipping, so we'll see.
And that's what sucks about Coach when you have an issue like that. They don't update the tracking or nothing for it.
No.
Like you're just going to get it if you get it, and if you don't, well, then you call and complain, and you have to talk to 4 people before anybody knows what you're talking about.
Right. Yeah. They don't know what they're doing. And yes, Jennifer, it is, I don't know, maybe it's going to Puerto Rico.
It kind of sucks. Jolie's bag has traveled more than Jolie has.
I have been to Puerto Rico, but damn. My bag did not need to go there. It did not need to go from North Carolina to Puerto Rico before coming to Florida. It makes no sense.
And it still didn't even make a direct. It still didn't make a direct line from Puerto Rico to you. Didn't it go somewhere else before it came to you?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
I saw a blurb. I didn't verify it, but apparently UPS stock fell because they ended their partnership with Amazon or something. I'm like, what? Did anybody see that?
Not paying attention.
Amazon and UPS are no longer. UPS used to be Amazon's preferred shipping carrier, and now that Amazon does their own shipping with their own electric trucks that won't run, they're always on the side of the road dead. But I will tell you, when it was UPS, I got my stuff that I ordered within 2 to 3 days max. Now, 6 weeks. We'll see. Order some jewelry cleaners 6 weeks later.
Yeah.
No.
I did a thing. I'm on a Galentine's thing with Dee Dee Bean, so she organized this whole Galentine's thing, and I did it last year, and this year I did it too. And they said, make sure you get the stuff out as soon as you can because the mail has been crazy. So when I mailed mine like 2 days ago, and I'm like, it got there within a day. I'm like, what?
I know, it's wackadoo. It's either like on the back of a jet going straight to the place that you ordered it, or it's meandering around the country. And you don't know.
I ordered that Max Mara bag last Sunday, and I got it on Wednesday, and it came from Japan. And then I ordered a bag. What is today? Wait, Sunday. Okay, I ordered a bag Friday, and it's going to be here tomorrow from Japan.
Wow.
Direct flight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do come earlier than the ones that I get from anywhere in the United States. It's slower than ordering from Japan. Why is that?
Well, if you ship it with USPS, you just consider yourself lucky if you ever get it.
So how do you want me to ship your bag tomorrow?
Whatever tickles your pickle, I don't mind.
Whatever creams your Twinkie.
I'm gonna. Oh, stop! Talk dirty to me. I'm gonna send yours UPS because from where I live, our shipping is really weird and very expensive. So I'm gonna send yours UPS because USPS charges about 40% more.
It's ridiculous.
I need to try that shipping deal that Winnie sent us.
The pirate ship.
Pirate ship.
That's what it's called. I made us an account and everything, and then quickly forgot the name of it. Since I didn't use it right away.
I tried that a couple of times and I didn't have a good experience because when I sent something, it kind of stopped moving for like 3 days and nobody could help me. Like the tracking just disappeared. And I'm the kind of person that freaks out about that kind of shit. Like where is it?
So tell me about what happened with your P9 that got lost. What happened with that?
It's still missing.
Well, did they refund you? I mean, what the heck?
Oh, no, they didn't refund me. Amex refunded me. Because I had all the emails and stuff where FedEx said it had been misplaced and if you can prove it's no fault of your own,
FedEx lost it.
they didn't lose it. They took it.
Yeah, somebody took it.
God dang. That is ridiculously
Not
crazy.
FedEx. I'm sorry, it wasn't FedEx. It was UPS.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
But
well, UPS.
either way, if you, that's why I always,
They're hard to prove.
I use my American Express card. And am I yelling? I feel like I'm yelling.
No.
No, you're not yelling.
Okay. I use my American Express card and I'll pay through PayPal with my American Express card goods and services. That way I have a double layer of protection. Like, if they don't take that, then I don't pay.
That makes sense. Jackie, I used to go to the parks all the time in the 80s and 90s, but I haven't been in years. So I had a boyfriend that worked at Epcot back in 1985. I think it was 1985. And so he would take us in through the employee entrance so we could just go into the park, through the employee entrance. So we did not realize that the World Showcase did not open for an hour after the rest of Epcot. So here we are out walking around the World Showcase, and we sat down. We kind of realized that the gates were closed, so we sat down on one of the benches in the around the World Walk, and we're just like, oh God, I hope they hurry up and open the gates. We're going to get caught. Oh my God. So this guy comes walking by and we're just sitting there and he goes, hey, get up and help me get all these umbrellas up. So we did. All the little umbrellas on all of, where you sit under the shade. We're like, yes, sir. We weren't supposed to be there. FedEx delivered my package to the wrong house twice in the last couple of weeks. The delivery photo was clearly not my house. I raised holy hell until they found and retrieved them.
I have had several bad experiences with FedEx. Here, they look like they're on parole, and I mean fresh parole. So they don't drive FedEx vehicles. They don't wear FedEx clothing. Like, they look.
Oh my God.
Like, you'd call the cops as they come to your door. Like, there's some strange person at my door.
Well, and when you call FedEx, this is exactly what they say. Well, we use a temp service because we can't keep employees. What? So
we pay $7.25 an hour, and we don't offer benefits.
So I try every way I can to not use FedEx.
I try not to either, to be honest.
Their rates are actually better, but like, you're getting what you pay for.
Craig, what time do the markets open in Asia, like in China?
What kind of market?
Stock market.
Oh, I have no idea. I probably do, but it's back here somewhere where I can't retrieve it.
Okay.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the files. I'm just curious.
They're 12 hours ahead of us, so it would be 8 a.m. their time. So, like, in an hour, right?
Right. Just waiting to see what's what about that. It's all kind of scary right now. What?
The news is not a fun place to be. The news, just don't look.
No, and you know what? You can't worry about it, and then people aren't going to worry about it until it starts hitting them in the pocket, and then they're going to worry.
And I'm the person that can't not worry. Like, I eat, sleep, breathe it, and like, Travis was asking, I have felt sick for 6 days. He said, well, turn off your damn phone and stop watching it.
Hi, Brian.
He's not wrong.
Hey, Brian. No, but like, what if I turn my phone off and, something really important happens and I missed it?
I know. It's awful. And that's part of what he does. It's all the smoke and mirrors that keeps everybody like on the edge of their seat all the time. But anyway, all the smoke and mirrors, I think, is hiding something very nefarious now. I don't.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. He's constantly throwing things out all day, every day, even from his golf course or whatever. But like, if you're throwing that much little stuff at us, and I know it sounds, I don't mean it badly to say little stuff, but what are you doing behind the scenes that you're not admitting? That's my thing.
At least he came out admitting that eggs were going to continue to go up, and groceries and other goods are going to cost Americans another $1,200 a year. So at least he's
But
not
let me
lying
tell
about
you,
that.
when I was watching the Prime Minister's address today, girl, I don't know. I was cheering a little bit for him. Good for you. Stand up for
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
So,
Re-
Jennifer, the Cliff Notes version is that Canada is saying, well, hello, if you're going to charge us more, we're going to charge you more. That's part of what's in the news.
And so is Mexico, because he started a tariff war with both. So they are both going to charge red state items. Things that they get from the red states, that's what they're tariffing.
And here's the thing that bothers me. Like, most people don't think about this. Tariff wars generally lead to real wars.
They do.
Anything that involves money and trade usually does not end well.
And why are we picking on our allies instead of our adversaries at this time?
Why are we picking on every other damn thing on the planet?
Right. I mean,
America.
he actually got Denmark to tell him to F off.
I know. I love that too. But my thing is, America thinks that we're so big and powerful, and yes, we are, but not against every other country in the world combined.
Right. BRICS is already bigger now. And they're starting to do away with using the American dollar. They're just trying to get it out of the system completely. So, and they are 55% of the world people, soon to be 60%. They've got another country added. So, there we are. And the cheese stands alone.
Did you see last Friday where that one African leader, I don't know which country, I mean, you know what I'm saying, but like, he said that Americans had 24 hours to pack their crap, get out of his country.
Yeah.
And any American-owned business, they seized it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
It's going to get worse.
I cannot believe Elon said, hey, I want the National Treasury and everybody's Social Security number and to be in charge of all the Social Security payments and all of the Medicare payments and all the Meals on Wheels and all the federal funding. And our government said, here you go.
Here's the American checkbook. Here's the American checkbook that you have no political affiliation. You are not you've not been, you know what I mean? He has nothing. He is a private citizen. Why is he even in there in the first place?
Because he's the real president.
Doge doesn't exist. You're not wrong. And that's why I get so I'm just as angry with the other side of the aisle as I am with that side, because they're not doing it. Where are they at? I don't want to hear
talking. Did you see? I sent you a list of those that voted to go ahead and give him the treasury. I saw it. What the hell? Those were Dems. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, well, I can tell what's happening. The whole world is going to hell, and we are leading the charge.
Yeah. Woohoo!
What is that?
What you got? That's the bag I bought.
Cute.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
is that a chain? A chain?
It's let me see if I can show you on this. Wait. Don't do that. There. See on this model? It's a bandolier.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that cute? And Dee Dee said she didn't get that one because it doesn't have the cherry on it. All the other ones have the little cherry charm, and I didn't even realize it. I'm like, dude. But I just like the bag. So.
Okay, so the Coach bags that have the cherries on them. Am I the only person that sees ass cheeks? I don't see cherries. I see ass cheeks.
I have an unpopular opinion about the denim series. Yes.
When you look, every time you look at the pink ones, the light pink ones, you're going to see the butt cheeks.
That's evil.
I have an unpopular opinion about the denim cherries, and that is it's just too Raggedy Ann and Andy for me. And that may be because of when I was raised. I think
Really?
that Steph's comment should stay up for a while because it's a good one.
You mean this one?
Look at the pink one. It looks like a butt cheek.
Yes.
It either looks like a butt cheeks, a set of butt cheeks, or a heart. It does not look like cherries to me.
I think it looks like a heart. The pink one looks like a heart to me more than anything. So let me see if I can show you. So this is what that little charm. That's
Yes.
why my bag doesn't have that little charm. So it's only on the women's ones. The men's ones don't have the cherry charm. So that's
Wow.
why Dee Dee didn't get that one. But I'm like, I didn't even notice. But I
Is it
have
is it
so many.
is it real denim this time? Because I've been hearing it's jacquard.
Jacquard.
Well, I mean that's a
It's
very
like-
different fabric.
It's like this. Is this the same thing as they did a couple years ago in the outlet?
So it's jacquard.
not really. Yeah.
Because
It's
jacquard
more-
is a very
it's more-
stiff fabric, where denim
It's
is not stiff. Yeah,
Yes. Because this one is denim, actual denim.
yeah.
You can even see the difference. You can see the difference. So I think this one has more of a synthetic fiber, and this is more cotton. And I think that's the huge difference is
Wow.
in the textile.
More
Yeah, because it's still a
plastic.
denim. Yeah, it's whatever they used for the weave and weft or whatever for the.
My
To
denim,
me-
my denim Speedy was real denim. Those
To
were
me,
more like
the
real denim.
jacquard fabric feels like a burlap. It's that kind of feel to it to me, and
Yeah.
that's not denim
It
at all.
has
So
less
why are they
cotton.
calling it denim?
Because it looks like
Because people
denim.
don't know. People don't care.
People don't care about
No.
stuff like that anymore.
Well, I ain't buying the shit, so I don't guess it matters.
I don't see you as a denim bag kind of dude. It's like it's not your jam.
Mm-mm.
No,
That'd be like
I,
Oh,
I barely ever wear jeans. Like
yeah,
just
No.
not my favorite thing.
I
you
used to
are
carry
a natural fiber and like suedes and knits and like creams and browns and you're not blue.
Brian says the website says denim. Someone squeezed the Rowan and it collapsed, and she said it was denim.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was just because some people that are showing off what they're about already, they're saying jacquard, so that's why I was like, well, which
Oh.
one is it? Because those are very different fibers.
I think
Well,
it's
hopefully
basically
somebody
from touching
who-
it.
Yeah.
Well, from touching it, I went out to the store. It feels like just a less cotton content denim.
Okay.
Mm.
So some stretch jeans.
Well, yeah. Well, there's different, combinations of denim, and it's not even the stretch jeans, but more of the viscous fiber. So it's more of a stiff. It's stiffer, not as pliable. I mean, it's still denim. It just isn't. Okay, whatever they're making these bags out of, you would not be making jeans out of them and wearing them comfortably.
You're trying to say it's a low grade polyester blend,
Yes.
which could also be called jacquard.
I forgot who was it that said it was actual denim. I know soon enough. Yeah. It'll be Brian, since you actually had the denim drop from the retail collection last year, you will feel the difference. And
Yeah,
it'll be
that's
interesting to see what you
definitely
think.
denim. You
Yeah.
can see that on camera that's denim. There's no question. And from the retail last year, very much
Mhm.
denim. But what I'm seeing,
Mhm.
it
Mhm.
don't look like a denim to me.
Steph says jacquard is a weaving method, while denim is a fabric type. And when combined, you get jacquard denim, a pattern textured denim fabric.
Okay.
Color us educated, Steph. All right.
I don't know. I just know what everybody keeps saying. Like it's a big difference. I don't have a clue.
There's so many videos about this outlet drop. It's like insanity. It's like I can't click on them. I cannot watch the videos. I just have to move by because it's like I'm having enough FOMO with the Murakami and LV, and now there's Coach. It's like, guys, I can't do it.
Ed says, I got the cherries. Love them. And it's denim. It's not thick, but it's denim.
I'm not trying to yuck nobody's yum.
ChatGPT. Craig,
just-
do not yuck my
I
yum.
just asked a question. Shit. Did you put up the warning before I came on here?
No, and don't worry about it. It's like 30 minutes into the video.
I think I started earlier than
We are not worried.
Winnie, hello. Are you on Ambien, lady? This is
Hey, Winnie, Ed, everyone.
Oh. Ed, I think the bag is amazing for $199, great quality for the price. So you are absolutely right. It's absolutely gorgeous too for the price.
I think the Rowan is the best outlet bag ever. And
I
I've
really
been
like
saying
that
for
bag.
years.
Yeah.
I haven't touched it. I haven't been in, y'all, I have not been in a Coach store in a long time.
Brian says, Craig, laugh out loud. I think some pictures it looks like denim canvas. Katie, I wasn't going to get anything, but I ended up with the corner zip pouch and Nolita barrel bag.
Because
Morella.
it's taken away from it.
I love a Nolita. I have the Nolita 19, the 15, and the 22. I love them.
Yeah, they're handy. You carry them inside your bigger bags, right?
Yep.
Ed.
Right, Ed. Right, Ed. Yeah. Well, I hope that Jackie's enjoying her Chinese Hermes that I gave her. It was just
I love it. Do you know my sister?
Little bag.
3 people want that bag from me.
Uh-huh.
I did was show it, and I was like, "Oh, hey!" And I told them it's an imposter. It's not the real thing. I do not know why that shape and style is so popular. It's a fun little bag, but I'm not paying Hermes prices for that. You know, for that.
The thing.
I got that bag because I wanted that bag in Anemone, and I went to go find one, and the cheapest I could find was just over $10,000. And I was like, no. I'm going to give this a try out first. Huh?
Craig, do you have a Lindy?
I used to. I don't anymore. Mine was a 35. 35? Yeah, 35. 34. 34.
But that's the big one. So they say the big ones are awkward to unzip because of the width and the space or whatever.
That bag is just awkward, period. Everything about it's awkward. The strap's awkward, the handles are awkward, the zips, it's just an awkward bag.
It's goofy. It is a goofy damn bag.
It's so popular. I don't like
it's goofy.
I personally think the bigger versions are easier to use.
Yeah.
But the minis carry a higher retail value because they're mini and that's what everybody wants, right?
Right. $10,000.
Hey, Katie.
Yeah. I didn't feel it necessary to save up or even try to find a used one.
That's what I think is the best thing about getting a dupe anyway, is to see if you like the bag. Because there's no... Because Nikki from Somehow Adulting got this on the go thing, and she says it's not working for her.
Ooh.
And she spent a ton of money for that bag. You know?
Did she get the Kelly to go or the Constance to go? I know it's one of the two. I just don't remember which one.
The Kelly. I think it's the Kelly.
Steph says she needs something with villain energy.
Villain energy.
Villain energy
would be.
You know what gives me villain energy to me?
What?
The So Black Loewe puzzle bag that Minnie has mixed for all.
Yeah. Yeah.
It gives villain energy.
So
does
the boy bag. The boy bag with certain hardware And oh, do you remember that? Oh, I can't remember now the name of it. What was that roundish barrel bag with all the spikes on the bottom?
Oh,
I love
the
that.
Alexander
Rocky bag.
Wang
Alexander
um,
Wang.
Rocky bag.
The Rocky.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a great bag.
It
I
is.
still want one. I don't have one though. Oh, I was watching Super Jacob, and apparently Chanel is coming out with the Chanel 25 bag. It's ugly. It's not cute. It is not cute. Mm-mm.
I
don't know
like
what they
ugly
were
bags.
thinking. Have you
I do
seen it?
too. Same with cars sometimes too.
Shoes, like I will go buy shoes and trash, but why on God's green earth do you buy these? I will not buy them if they're not ugly.
Well, this Chanel 25 bag is ugly. I if it didn't look good walking down the catwalk with the models, I don't know how it's look good on anyone else's shoulders. So,
Right, exactly.
Well, occasionally you'll see a bag that will look better on somebody that has eaten in the past 5 years.
that could be true. Because man, these models look like they could be blown away with like a stiff wind. It's like they're gonna
Well,
fall over.
when
Good
they
idea,
walked the
Katie.
catwalk with the Chanel 22 bag, everybody hated it because the bags they were showing the biggest one and these tiny little women that look like they haven't had a cracker. Of course,
Yeah.
that bag when it's that big, it lends itself to somebody who maybe is a little bit bigger.
Right. Sticker mule. That's a new one on me. You're gonna have to share that one, Winnie.
I saw Sucker Mule and I was like, what happened?
Oh,
It gets in response to
What
Katie's
the hell?
comment about she bought a Murakami inspired T-shirt and stickers from
T Public.
Public.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And I bought some from Tiger something. I can't remember the name of it. Tiger something, and it's still in the mail. I'm hoping it shows up. I'm like, I need my Murakami flower shirt because I didn't want to buy. I mean, I do want to buy. I cannot justify at all buying LV Murakami. So I said, well, maybe I can support the artist without going through LV. So I went and found some of his merch. I don't have anything. There's independent artists and people. Okay.
Sam, that is exactly what went through my brain, and I was like, I think I saw a video called that one time.
Independent artist on T Public platform.
It is called Stucker Mule.
Stucker
That's
Mule.
an ugly shoe.
Now that's an ugly
I
shoe.
didn't see the T. I just saw Sucker Mule, like Sucker
Oh,
Mule.
me.
Yeah, okay.
And I read it as sticker mule, so I don't know.
I thought we were going down to Tijuana for a minute.
Man,
Stucker mule. I want to look at them.
I posted on IG under my real name. Okay, cool. Ooh, I bought Bill a Van Halen tee yesterday. Oh, nice. So
Which Van Halen tee? Which album? Sorry,
Oh,
Jaggy.
it's fine.
Whatever your
Okay.
name is.
Whatever my name is, it's fine. Everybody calls me, whatever.
Can you? We were tired, man. It got hot in that garage. We were working in the garage and listening to music and putting that damn thing together. Yesterday was a joke. We had to take the whole thing apart to go back and do something because the instructions aren't good. We were cussing the darn thing. Oh yeah, the actual ones would be ridiculous. 1982. All right.
So Travis tells me Saturday that Friday, that for his birthday, because his birthday was on Friday, he wanted me to buy him tickets to this 100 years of a Grand Ole Opry or something like that. I don't know. I go online to buy them yesterday. The tickets are $8,000 a ticket.
I'm sorry.
For the Opry?
Hang on, this is what I said. I said, I'm sorry, what? If you get the nosebleeds, they start at $1,500, but on the floor, it's $8,000 a ticket.
Who's there?
It's a bunch of different artists like Reba McEntire, Dolly. There's gonna be a whole bunch of people there, which that's fine, but that's outrageous. Like that's Adele money. What are you talking about?
That's a lot of money.
$1,500 is a lot for the nosebleeds. That's a lot of money. I've seen Reba McEntire in concert.
So you know what? You know what? I gave him his card yesterday, and inside of it, it said, "I'm sorry, I cannot commit to that. Here is money for the DVD when it's released."
I saw Sylvia, the Mandrell sisters, a bunch, Charlie Pride, all of them together at the Orange Blossom Jamboree when I was a kid, and it was pennies. Tammy Wynette.
All concerts have gotten outrageous. That's how they're, because you remember about like 10 years ago, they were talking about how they weren't making any money because of the download situation and all that.
Right.
Well, that's how they're making all this money now, is because they're charging outrageous costs for the tickets, because most of the artists carry the low, like they're paying out of their own pockets for that. The record labels don't do it anymore.
Unbelievable. Everything gets ruined here.
So that's how they're making their money. I mean, that's because, you look up these artists that were complaining 10 years ago about not making any money because of the whole download situation. Now they're like worth $500 million, $1 billion. There you go.
I remember going to a concert when I was a teenager, and Mom would be like, $15.
I remember getting $100 tickets was insane, and now it's like that's the cheap ticket.
You're lucky if you can get parking for $100 at a concert now.
Yeah.
Hee-haw. Oh my God. Sing with me, Winnie. Gloom, despair, and agony on me. Okay. So, Winnie, you weren't aware of each other yet. I can't think of a single show that I would pay $800 to see, much less $8,000. That's true. I lied. The 1980 Invasion Tour. Oh, a Raglan jersey.
I do admit live music is better when you see the artist live. Yeah. But I'm at the point in life where I'm just going to pay the $25, $30 for the album.
Well, here's what we're doing. This is what we're doing for our anniversary, because Travis, he did this for me because he doesn't care for her. But we're going to see Janet Jackson live in residence in Vegas.
Oh, cool.
But I've been to every single concert up until like the last 10-ish years, and because I love her, she's everything to me. Travis was like, but you can't travel. I said, buy the tickets. I don't care. Just buy them. I don't care. It's the last thing I do. Just
take the red eye. Take the red eye. Get to Vegas. Go to bed. Then get up.
Y'all, I am severely medicated. I can get through anything.
Steve Martin, I like him. Black Cat Tour in Knoxville. Flew last minute to Dusseldorf to see Depeche Mode. My friends were already there and had an extra ticket. 2007, I think. I have
Cindy Lauper's doing her farewell tour. This is the last one.
I've never seen her. She's on my wall, and I've never seen her.
I love Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah, me too.
How old is she now, though?
70-something. I don't know.
Is she? I think she's in her late 50s, isn't she?
No, I'm in my late 50s.
She was a teenager when she started.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta remember how to spell her name. It's weird.
Hey, Erin.
I liked her movies. I watched her when she did movies. I also like Cher. I'd love to go see Cher one day, but I don't think I can't afford her tickets anyway.
You know how old Cyndi Lauper is?
How?
71.
God, sorry. I wouldn't have thought she was that old. Well, Cher, this is her last album. She's just recorded her last album. She's not doing it anymore. I said, oh, okay. And of course, then she puts out a stupid Uber Eats commercial.
Was that Cyndi Lauper, Winnie, that you spoke to on the phone and had an interview with?
Why is Cher doing a Uber Eats commercial?
Because they paid her.
Cher?
Like how much? Yeah, Uber Eats commercial with
Have you not
Cher.
seen the commercial? She's okay. So
Uh,
she's humming. What is that song? That time song
Leave.
she sang.
Oh, yeah,
Time after
yeah.
time?
I don't know.
Oh, do you be no. I don't know.
Turn back time, whatever
If
it
I
is.
could
She's humming.
turn back
Yeah,
time.
she's
That one.
humming that song, and then all of a sudden she pulls out her phone and types in Uber Eats time machine, and the next thing you know, she's straddled on a daggone cannon. I'm like, what in the hell is happening right now? I feel like I'm on an acid trip.
When I went to her the Cher show, the Broadway show, I had not realized that what Sonny had done to her. I did not know
What,
until
took
when it came
everything
out.
she had?
Took everything she had. Yeah.
Yep. Didn't even leave her with a car, nothing.
Mid-20s. Yeah, see, I was a teenager when Girls Just Want to Have Fun came out, and I knew she wasn't in her teens. She was in her 20s, really?
I
Seems
thought she
like
was younger than that.
almost pushing her 30s, I think, when she did Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Well, if she's 71, Cher's got to be 103, right?
Yeah, she is.
Isn't Cher's mother still alive too?
Yeah.
Wow.
I want whatever they're eating. I want what you're drinking.
I think they're
that's their
Armenian.
genes.
I
Their
think they're
genetics.
Armenian. They have good genes, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the secret to their success.
No. Wow, I was just blown away that what he did was he split the Sonny and Cher show between him and his lawyer and cut her completely out, so she wasn't getting paid. And that's why she quit the Sonny and Cher show and divorced his ass.
Oh, her mom passed away. She
Georgia
must
did
have-
die. She was
Is it
alive
recent?
in the thing that I just saw. Of course, it was a fake. Cher is 78.
That was a lie. She's been alive, but she's been on stage longer than that.
Well, when she first got together with Sonny, she was underage. I think she was 16.
I know, it just feels like she's been alive, 107 years.
Steph says, I was a huge Madonna fan in the 80s, but now her show's antics and try-hard looks are pure cringe. It's
Travis
honestly sad to
Travis
watch.
loves her. He wants to go
I
see her.
always loved Madonna.
He wants to go see her again before she retires, because she's getting. I said, why do you want to go watch her flip around backwards, fall off stairs, and then use her walker to go off stage? Like, I don't understand.
I was just old enough that Madonna was kind of cringe to me in the 80s. So,
I love Madonna. I thought she's awesome, but then I love
well, you're
Michael
young
Jackson too.
You're
So, yeah, I just love
more
her.
than a
And I
decade
feel-
younger than me.
But Madonna has not aged gracefully. Okay, she has tried a little too hard to hang on to the fountain of youth. I'm like,
They say we're young and we don't know.
Madonna's heyday was in the 90s, I think. That's when she really excelled.
Right, out of the 80s into the 90s, yeah. I do have one of her albums, Bedtime Stories. That's the only one I have.
I had that.
I like her music. I just don't have any desire to go watch her show.
She's not really a good vocalist. She's
No.
a good showman. You know,
Isn't
if
it
you're-
funny that we put Cher and Madonna in the same, sort of little, and they don't like each other.
Oh,
Like Cher
no.
has said publicly that she does well with what she has. Talking about Madonna, which is basically the same thing as saying she is a zero talent.
well, Cher is super
She's-
talented. She's a good
Madonna-
actress and
Madonna was a
musician.
much better businesswoman than she ever was a performer, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you, not one of those women would be where they are today without the gays. So they owe us everything.
That is so true.
They're all gay icons. That's why I say that.
They are.
Bette Midler too. I think Bette Midler is amazing.
Vogue.
She's also,
I love Bette Midler.
Phil Connors wakes up each day You put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can climb. Yeah.
Yeah, she had
Except,
zero
well,
ownership over that show too. Like
she
she
had
did not
nada.
exist.
She was not existent. Um, yeah. What? That's just evil.
Mhm.
Hard Candy Tour. She's had so many tours. I can't even tell you which one that was.
I know the last one that they said the arenas were basically empty. She was basically playing to empty arenas
Oh, really?
in America. In
Yeah.
Europe, they were sold out. Like they were standing in the streets. But I
Well,
read somewhere that America didn't go well.
she lives in London now, so
She's lived there for like 25, 30 years now,
yeah,
hasn't she? Like
her
a
kids have
long
all
time.
gone to school there.
Well, I heard that J-Lo canceled her tour that she was going to do because it didn't sell at all. Nobody wanted those
No.
tickets.
Well, she put it. She's going back on tour now. That has something to do with her marriage. That whole. That's what she
Yeah.
says anyway. But y'all don't. We can't talk bad about J Lo because I love that bitch too.
I love her movies more than her music.
I don't care if you think she has zero talent. I disagree, but she got some business sense. She's worth $680 million. You don't get there by being stupid.
Oh my gosh, Steph's comment. It's her first
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice. Oh, that's throwback.
My sister met him. She was working at a truck stop when she was in high school. She had gone to Indiana to live with some friends, and she was working at the 76 truck stop on I-65, and Vanilla Ice came in. And everybody ran over to the windows to see. No, really, the tour bus was there. So Vanilla Ice gets out, and he's standing out there, and he waves at my sister. My sister goes... My sister was into rock. Robert Van Winkle. There we go. My first concert was Kiss, says Aaron. My first concert was Styx.
I don't even know that I've ever heard a Kiss song.
It's all crap.
My first concert I remember going to was Winona Judd.
Winona.
Speaking of crap.
I know where I'm going. Don't you want to come too?
I'm not saying she can't. She's a good singer. I just don't like her as a person, as a human. Like, she's made some very questionable decisions.
I don't know anything about those people. I was at the rodeo. She was singing there.
She's got a beautiful voice.
I was standing outside of the laser light show getting ready to go in to watch Pink Floyd, and the DJs were there hanging out. You know, they got those big discs, and it'll have like 2 versions of a song on one side and 2 more versions on the other side. They're just for DJs, you know, and they were handing those out. They were getting rid of them. This is back in the 80s when these things still existed. And they handed me a Duran Duran, and I said, I would rather have nothing. Thank you. Oh my, unpopular opinion, I know.
I like Duran Duran. What are you saying?
Exactly. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway.
I'm sure I have heard a Kiss song, and I just don't know it is a Kiss song.
Wanna rock and roll all night.
Okay, yes, I have.
Or is that the Bay City Rollers? I don't know. They all sound the same.
You know who I wish I would have went to see? I love Ozzy. I wish I would have been able to go see Ozzy.
There it is.
My sister went to his Ozfest a few times. Yeah.
I was scared to go, but I would love to see him live back in the day. Lick It Up.
Lick it up.
I've never heard that. I'm sure it sounds like something I would like, though. I mean, it sounds like it's up my alley, right?
Was cringy. Thank you, Katie. My friends and I were waiting for my dad to pick us up. We saw them coming out and getting on the bus. One of my friends took off her shirt and screamed, "Hey, Simon." She was 13. Gross. Ozzy sent you his whole catalog. I like Ozzy. Favorite band for me, Led Zeppelin and Metallica.
I like Metallica. I don't know much about Led Zeppelin though.
But me and the boys will be playing all night.
I like certain songs from that, like the heavy metal or whatever, but like I never got into it kind of thing.
I had Boston, Van Halen, Led Zeppelin. Let's see, what all albums did I have? I had all the Beatles albums in high school in the 80s.
Oh, good Lord. Everything I did that was fun was before I even became of age. Once you become of age, it's like boring, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why, but
we used to be able to drive through Eatonville and go to the Rainbow when we were 16, go through the drive-through liquor pickup window and buy liquor.
Oh,
Zeppelin Zeppelin was before me too, but so were the Beatles.
Sorry, I thought that had cleared. Symphony albums and
the good old days. And Queen, we loved Queen. And the
Cars.
My God,
I love Queen.
I had a Queen. I loved Queen so much. They were so good. Poor Jackie.
Yeah,
Jackie, I can tell it's Jackie's bedtime.
I turned into a pumpkin.
She turns into a pumpkin. We didn't have a subject tonight. I was so exhausted. I dragged myself in here and sat down. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can stay awake. And Matt's already like, I'm going to bed.
He's like, see ya.
Ourselves out. Mad Dog 2020. I can't do nothing now except be an old grandma. Drive through liquor.
I used to suck on a vodka bottle like a baby to a bottle, and I would trace it with Mad Dog 2020, the good old days.
Oh, God. I never drank Mad Dog 2020 on purpose.
I am the Pollyanna of this group of friends right here.
Nobody's surprised by that.
No, Jen is actually who should be sitting in that seat right now.
Yes. She's the one who said all these things.
And Jackie, I'm pretty sure if you actually knew half of even a quarter of the shit that we all did in our youth, I'm sure you would just probably stop talking to us.
She would tattle.
No, I mean, like, really? How are you alive?
I ask myself that quite often too.
Sometimes I wonder how things turned out as well as they did the next morning when I woke up. You know what I mean? It's like, Jesus, I didn't think we'd ever get home, or how did we get home?
Girl, I remember I used to wake up in a different country.
You have to tell at least one story about waking up in a different country.
I woke up in Mexico several times and had no idea, because I started out on my couch watching TV, and I woke up in Mexico. Had no idea where from. There was no timeline in between. Just boop, there you go. Several times.
Wow.
I guess I started drinking, and somebody come over and asked me if I wanted to go hang out, and that's where we ended up at. I don't know.
Well, it's easier then. You just need a driver's license, an ID card, walk across the border, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Now you need a passport.
Yeah. Your passengers didn't even have to be conscious to go across the border. Now that you have to all be conscious.
Steph says, I used to bartend, and one night I was taking shots of Goldschlager all night. I woke up on somebody's lawn in some weird neighborhood.
I've done that before, too.
I've woke up on a lawn.
You remember when you were younger and you would start drinking and you would just wake up in like just some random ass house, you didn't have no idea where you were, how you got there.
God, I hope there's somebody here I know.
Where the hell am I at? And then you give up on that about 3 minutes in. You're like, I need a drink.
Oh yeah, little hair of the dog.
Look at Jackie. She's like, okay, I don't know what to say.
Yep, I can't relate. I've never done any of that. I've never looked it up on a or in another country. There is a few times that I was kind of worried if I was going to survive the evening because the questionable
Same stuff,
company
same.
my cousins have put me in this place of I'm pretty sure I'm sitting here with people who are not in that do the trafficking of the human type. I need to get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
am
that
always
wasn't so much of a
lucky
thing back then. At least
to
not in the
being short,
States.
being round and short and not blonde. It's been a great thing for me, honestly,
Oh,
because
good
the
Lord.
people I were with,
Good
I
Aaron.
was like, I'm like, no.
I had 9 martinis one night and took my shirt off. And people
I had
wonder
9
why I really
martinis
don't
one night.
drink anymore.
But like I used to go get drunk, get on a plane, smoking cigarettes the entire plane ride. But that was the good
Yeah.
old days. You know what I mean? Like people weren't assholes. But it's just.
Winnie liked white ponies, it looks like. Okay.
Remember Zima's?
Yes.
No,
That's how Daddy. That's how I got started right there. Zima's. That was Craig's downfall.
Zimas,
Oh my
they're
God.
not
They were so
very
easy to
tasty.
drink.
Well, I was
Oh,
13.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's how.
By the time I was
Do you
15,
guys
baby, we had
remember-
already graduated. We was in hard liquor.
I was underage, and so was my boyfriend when a cop tapped on our window. We were sitting there drinking Bartles and James. And so he rolled down the window. He goes, "Oh, kids, what are you drinking?" I said, "Bartles and James bathtub wine." He laughed, but we got in trouble. Anyway, he ended up giving me the keys to the car. I could not reach the pedals because my boyfriend was 6'4", and the seat was jammed back. It was an old Maverick Grabber, and the seat was jammed all the way back. So I had to drive that thing to my house, his Maverick Grabber, sitting on the edge of the seat, just kind of holding onto the steering wheel and to stay up.
Well, that was the
Those
good
were
old
the
days
days.
then too, because the
Oh,
cops.
the reason I had to drive his car is because he took my boyfriend to jail. He had a bunch of paraphernalia in the trunk.
Well, back in those days, you could just slip the cop a 20 and he'd let you go.
Yeah, no, not in Altamont.
Well, what's a
Aaron had a
Maverick?
Maverick. It looks like a Mustang a little bit.
Oh, okay.
It's yeah. Oh,
A
jeez.
Pinto.
It looks like
I
a Pinto. It looks like a bean a little bit.
was just about to say I almost died in a Pinto when I was 7 years old.
Oh.
We got me and my dad were going somewhere, and there was a cow in the middle of the road.
Oh, that's a lot of meat.
It was nighttime, and the cow was twice the size of the car. But
Right.
my dad slammed on the brakes to not hit the cow, and then the car behind us slammed into us and shoved us into the cow, and it was a whole thing.
Bloodbath.
Wow. You know what I don't see anymore? There are no gremlins on the road.
Mm-mm.
What are
You don't
see
see-
them every once in a
gremlins?
while.
You don't see cars from 1990 on the road. Like you don't see most everything's new now. Like you don't see old cars anymore.
That's
Aaron,
real
I
life.
have never been in jail. Craig, have you been in jail?
Girl, bye. So many times I can't even talk about it. I had a very misguided youth. Very misguided.
Now, my sister, that's another story.
You got to remember, my parents kicked me out when I was 14. Like I had a misguided youth.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't know that they had done that.
Yeah, they disowned me. I didn't talk to them for over 25 years.
Oh, good for them. Real good parenting.
Well, you know, I never talked to my dad again technically because my reintroduction to him is when I went to sign the paperwork to turn off his life support.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
But now I control my mother's money, so you know I'm winning all the way to the bank. What are you going to say?
C'est la vie. You're still here.
That's right.
Okay, I'm
This
falling
music
asleep.
is relaxing.
Oh, you guys can still hear it?
I like it though.
I'll turn it up a little bit, fade us out, because Jackie's going to go to sleep on us.
I
Though I
thought she
think
already
that
was.
Craig and I could sit here and talk all night.
Well, then I'm gonna leave and let y'all talk.
Oh, I'm sure
Bye,
Craig.
everybody.
I'm sure Craig won't last much longer.
No, because
Jackie's
this is kind
wilting
of like
right before
a
our eyes.
meditation music, like I'm chilling. Well, hell,
That's-
she didn't say bye or nothing. She just bounced.
I could see it about 15 minutes ago. I looked at the time and I could just see her eyes.
Yeah.
Like she's glazing over. Oh my goodness. What the hell you been up to? Anything besides the news?
Me?
Yeah.
No, girl. I sleep, eat, and breathe politics and the news.
Oh my
That's
God.
it.
And I've how does Elon Musk have the keys to the country? Oh my God.
Here's my thing. I don't care which side of the line you toe,
Bye,
whichever
Aaron.
right or left.
Night, Umbrella.
That makes no sense to me. Night, guys.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, people ought to be shitting their pants.
I am. Oh, I didn't. Did I tell you what Tennessee voted through legislation last week?
What?
If you don't vote for, like, if you vote against Trump, it's a Class E felony in the state of Tennessee now. So, like, if you're a political figure and you vote against a motion that he's put through, it's a Class E felony.
Because we're a free country?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Good God.
But you know the motion that got pushed through to Congress about being able to run a third term was actually initiated in Tennessee too.
Yeah,
And
and the reason they started that like on his third day in office is because they're going to make that happen, I think.
Well,
They need all
and
this time to get it going.
in 2 weeks they're going to be voting on gay marriage. They're going to do away with that again.
No.
Supposedly my marriage will not be affected, but there will be no marriages moving forward.
Well, I just wonder, I mean, right now it's illegal aliens going to Guantanamo, but I wonder who's going to be added next. And
My people, non-desirable.
well, let's see. Back in the 30s, they started with first they started with criminals. They started with children who had learning difficulties or handicaps. They started with the children and then they moved on to the adults.
Non-desirables.
Yeah. But I don't know what order these guys plan to go in. But they're starting with. I
Me
don't
and
know what's
Travis
gonna
talking
happen.
about it, and I was like, because of my health, I'm not viable, right? Because I can't work. I'm not. There's no reason to keep me around.
Right, but you're out here in the country not bothering anybody. They're not going to go round you up somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So unless-
yeah. Oh, what was I going to say? Let's see. So they're doing that. Oh, shoot. California is Trump's enemy. Yeah, well, all the blue states, supposedly.
Well,
It's
but
getting
I don't really
ridiculous.
think he has any enemies because nobody's standing up to defend us against him.
Tomorrow, if you're on Blue Sky, or some of you might be, I don't know, but tomorrow there are protests in every capital of the United States. Everybody's wearing blue. I'm not going because I'm too old for this shit. My last march was March for Our Lives. after the Douglas school shooting. Anyway,
I've literally been a part of every protest in the United States since like 1992, but I can't do it anymore. So I just donate to the cause. That's all I can do. I write a check.
And then they said, let's see, it said March on the Capitol and it's also a national call out day. So as many people that can call out to work, please don't go to work. They said they want to stand still. They want as much as possible.
Well, because money, it'll stop the money.
Yeah, they want to stop the flow of money. And if you can't call out, they want people to wear blue to work. And yeah, it's just stages. But yeah, I was just like, I just can't go join the march anymore. I don't want to go over to, I don't want to go to Tallahassee.
I don't want to go to jail.
Steph, and to all the people that make fun of me with my prepping and my bunker. Look, y'all.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I got a bunker too. I just got to fill it up with stuff. And I'm working on that.
I'm in Florida, so technically I don't have a bunker. I just have, stuff growing. And
I'm just to the point now that it's not even about politics anymore. This is not political. This is...
No, it's about survival now.
Yeah.
People are going to say that, that we're like
being overdramatic
or being overdramatic. No, that time has passed.
When you're talking about
Elon
taking
Musk
away
has keys to the treasury,
when you're talking about taking away people's rights that have lived in this country their entire life, talking about putting people in camps, there's only one way that you can look at it, and that's the 1930s way.
Well, yeah, because it's all a matter of money. First mustache's planes were denied, right? And so that's why he had to do the camps. Well, it costs money to keep people alive and feed them well. So why bother doing that? And then it costs a lot. It costs a lot of man hours and all that to clean up the mess. So why not have them just walk in themselves? I mean, it just went from one horrendous thing to another, and it's all money. I mean, it's going to cost a fortune to keep those people. Why? What is he thinking?
And if you go and look at history of like the day by day, he was throwing so much at the people that they couldn't keep up to.
Right.
So it's very,
it was
very
shock and awe.
It's eerily similar.
It is.
The only difference is now is we have more access, so we know it's happening. Like, you know what I mean?
And it's the tech bros, the PayPal mafia.
I just don't understand. I don't care about Trump. Trump's irrelevant to me at this point. It's all about Musk. He's barely a U.S. citizen. You know what I mean? Like, he's an immigrant. He has no political ties. He's not been voted into any office. Doge does not exist until Congress says it does. Why is this man even allowed in the buildings, let alone allowed to have keys to the Treasury, America's checkbook? It makes no sense.
No, it does not.
And that's why I get so mad, because nobody is standing up and even talking about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you would think the Democrats would be like yelling and screaming about this, but they're just, where are they?
Well, yeah, and that's what everybody keeps saying. Why aren't they out on the steps of the Capitol screaming into the microphones? Nobody knows.
That man should be arrested and escorted out of the building.
Everything's coming left, right, constant. New executive order. Our enemies are now Canada and Panama, and we're going to war with Mexico. We're going to war with Panama. What?
And it wasn't even 12 days ago he said he wanted to be known as the peaceful president.
Yeah, right. The peaceful
I'm
president.
sorry. I don't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, because all I hear is bullshit. Bullshit.
With him having the keys to Social Security, though, people are going to absolutely lose their minds when that stops.
Well, here's the thing. It's not just that, though. It's Social Security, Medicare, payroll for federal workers, retirement for federal workers. It's everything.
It's all gone.
$6 trillion a year that goes through that treasury.
Right. People, the teachers, I saw the teachers in Kentucky complaining that there'll be no school next year. They can't afford it.
And there you go, too. School teacher pensions. I mean, all of that.
In other news, Kanye West's wife, Bianca Censori, wore a literal naked dress to the Grammys tonight. Literally naked.
Well, how lovely.
Mm-hmm. Was she purdy?
The world has become too much for me. I can't take it anymore.
I was talking to Matt the other night, and he goes, I need to just really stop watching the news. And then, something else happens, and we have a discussion about it. And then I'll go, we really need to stop watching the news. And it's been going on like that for the whole, what has it been? He's been back in office for what, a year now? Anyway.
Yeah.
I said to him, and I said, well, I never watched the Jerry Springer show either, but I sure have seen a hell of a lot of Jerry Springer. And he goes, what do you mean? I said, well, whenever you're flipping the channels and Jerry Springer's on, you stop, because it's like, what the hell is going on? It's a train wreck. Well,
you have to watch it.
Jerry Springer in the White House. You can't not watch.
Well, my thing is I'm afraid if I stop watching it, something's going to happen that I need to know about immediately that's going to affect me. You know what I mean?
Right. I know.
So I'm watching MSNBC, ABC, CNN. Like, I'm watching them all nonstop. And then when I'm not watching them, I'm over here watching TikTokers talk about what they're talking, what's going on. Right.
I'm still not on TikTok. I just kind of go through Blue Sky to see what's up. I went on there right after Nasty bought X, and I bought Twitter. I went on and found all of my journalists, and then followed them over on Blue Sky, because all the news comes out before it comes out if you follow the journalists. So I never watched Jerry Springer because my life was Jerry Springer level dysfunctional for real.
Do you watch Don Lemon?
I used to.
Well, he has a YouTube.
I used to watch MSNBC.
Well, he's not on there anymore.
Oh.
He's got his own YouTube. He does a YouTube channel where he does the news just like he used to, but it's all on his YouTube channel and his TikTok now. And it's pretty much all political affiliation type stuff right now.
Oh, wow.
So. And he's talking about it. That's why he left CNN. He's doing it his way, like it's a no bullshit. He says what he wants to say.
Oh, so Steph, so they escorted him out because of her dress? Is that what I'm picking up here?
I was thinking that too, Katie. Kim's done, she's done naked dresses and just naked, so I don't know what the big deal is, because she's just a Kim Kardashian look-alike.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Well, I'll be mailing your bag tomorrow, I think.
I'm going to mail yours out tomorrow or Tuesday morning. I have to check my agenda.
Mine will be one or the other too, because I have some appointments tomorrow. So see if I get around.
That's what mine is too. Depends on how long my appointment runs, whether I can get to it or not.
Yeah.
You can't just run in and ship something anymore. It's a whole
shebang.
Yeah. You got to stand in line, and then you got to argue with them about what you want. It's just a whole thing.
Yeah. Well, I have the supplies, so that shouldn't stand in my way. It's just getting there and mailing it.
Yeah, yours is already boxed up and ready to go. So, but
we're doing a bag swap. That's what we're talking about.
For future reference,
though, a little private conversation over here.
You can just take the bag to UPS. They will box it, tape it, everything for you, and it doesn't cost it's pennies.
I'll look at UPS.
It's getting it's getting kind of hard to find boxes that you can ship without paying like this huge amount of money for the size of the box.
Right. And this, they sent it to me folded because it's so long. So hopefully UPS will have a box that's long enough where they can lay it completely flat instead of folding the bag.
Well, the way you usually have to do it with that specific bag, because the handles are so long, is you put the bag in catty cornered and then just fold the handles down where they're flat. That's what I've always done with that specific style. It'll just have one crease right there, right under the handles, and it'll come back out.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a really nice leather, so at some point I gathered that. Yeah, trading is like, so much better than buying sometimes.
Well, especially since we know each other, you can trust each other and you don't have to worry. You know what I mean?
Right. We keep trying to expand the circle of traders.
Yeah.
Let's see, I've traded, so Nancy Carnes, you, and Jackie and Winnie. So, there's a few of us.
I'm glad you said her name. I need to text her, Nancy, because she bought a bag that I specifically know she bought it because I found it for her. And she hasn't done a video on it yet, or I haven't found the video on it yet. So I need to ask her where it's at.
Okay.
Because it's a very nice bag.
Right. I'm just going to take myself out of the buying game for a little while till I see what the hell's going to happen.
Me too. Well, I say me too, but I'm an emotional shopper. Because I can't emotionally eat because I'm fat as hell. So I gained 18 more pounds since October, by the way. We won't say what we weigh, but you see I'm taking up this whole damn block, right? So I'm emotional shopping. Like, I spent a god-awful amount of money last week and this week because when I get because I can't do anything about it. So I have to have some kind of outlet. And I don't want to get a divorce in the midst of all this political shit, so I have to do something.
Yeah.
So I shop.
They are crazy times. Oh my gosh. Craig and I go back and forth on stuff that we are not saying out loud on here that's even worse right now than about how we feel about what's going on. So we apologize for this little bit of...
I try to be respectful to the people who voted for him because that's fine. Yeah. Because all politicians are liars, right?
Yes.
You pick the lesser of two evils. That's why I said that at the beginning. It's not a political situation anymore. It's a human rights situation.
Yeah, it's getting ugly.
And it don't have anything to do with the duck that's up here talking out of his butt. It has to do with the guy with the strings attached to the duck.
Right. And it's beyond terrifying right now what's happening.
I should have moved to Italy 3 months ago and I wouldn't have these problems.
Yeah.
Girl, just on a different topic, you can buy a really, really nice house in Italy, rural Italy, for like $50,000.
Yeah, with a little bit of land.
Well, even in the city, they're straight up. It's kind of a weird layout, but they're really nice houses with like stone floors for like $40,000 to $50,000. And I was like, I'm going to Italy, y'all.
And there's a bunch of little towns that my mom voted for Trump and had a huge sign in her yard. My sister still hasn't talked to her since the election. It's really terrible, the divide this has caused.
Yeah, my uncle that lives on the same street I do, he had a huge Trump sign in his yard, and somebody set it on fire, and I feel bad for him because, well, actually everybody on our road has Trump signs except for me, so I don't know who's setting them on fire. But
that's a shame. That's how that happens,
And I'm such a dumbass. Like, this is what I know. Like, oh no, somebody burnt your sign. Why would somebody burn that sign? That's awful. Got soot on my fingers, but why would somebody do that?
Oh my.
And Travis is like, well, you should have took the damn thing down. He won. You don't have to rub it in.
He did. That's awesome.
Well, that's what they would say to us, right? So
Yeah.
my phone's
Exactly.
done.
Okay, well, Italy is giving Under the Tuscan Sun.
Well, we're the only civilized country in the world that doesn't have free health care for everybody. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Sometimes if
It's
you actually
impossible. We can't do it. Even though China can do it. Because they keep saying, well, we have way more people than they do. China has way more people than we do, so I don't want to hear it.
well, it's just a matter of wanting to. If you were the only country that hasn't done it, that should tell you all you need to know.
Right. Okay, well, let's get off
Yes,
before your
but
phone
not me
dies.
not me with a flamethrower. Look, sitting on my walker with. Couldn't get away if I tried. Oh shit.
Yeah, we'll just sit around and bitch about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a good night, Cut.
All right, you too. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.